Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Brotato. Today we're going to do an interesting challenge that I have been practicing and wanted to give a shot. We're going to hit danger level 3, and it's going to be the knight sword only. We are only allowed to have swords. And I don't know, I'm not really sure about I say challenge, but that's just the rule set I'm giving myself. It may not be all that difficult. I've only tried it once. I did die. But the interesting part about this build is the more armor you have, the more damage you do. Because this class has +2 melee damage for every 1 armor you have. And we're limiting ourselves to swords, so see how this goes. And I think, because the sword... Yeah, so we don't have to worry about any elemental stuff, because the sword has no elemental damage to it. So that will not be a concern of ours. I'm also not allowed to have any engineering things like turrets or Tyler. I'm not allowed to have my Tyler. The pocket factory, none of that. None of it's allowed. Armor. We'll go ahead early, take that ghost and the duck. The problem early on with the knight is because you can only have level 2 weapons, you cannot have anything any lower than that. The problem with that is your early weapons are expensive, so as you can already tell, you're kind of stuck with that one weapon. Unless you don't buy anything else, you're kind of stuck with that one weapon for a few waves. But luckily we should be able to get that second sword now. We'll go with the HP, because I don't really want to re-roll, but there wasn't anything there worth anything to us. 2 swords. Now, with the swords, you get the blade and the medieval additions, as you can see here. So, blade, for every one we have +1 melee, +1% lifesteal. 3, we get 2, yada yada yada. And then we get medieval, which is an armor boost. And if you remember, as I mentioned just a few seconds ago, for every 1 armor, we get 2, I think it's 2 melee? Yeah, it's 2 melee. So, like I said, I experimented with this build a little earlier, but I wasn't feeling well, so I wasn't really paying that much attention, and I died. And so this is going to be my first, genuine attempt at doing this. And even my half-hearted, not really paying attention, tired and sick, bullshitting kind of manner, I could very quickly realize that you could get a lot of stupid damage output with this. Now, this build would probably work with any of the other melee weapons as well, but specifically, we'll take it because of the elemental. We don't need the elemental. We'll do the 5% damage, and we'll do the +2 armor. I am going to allow myself a garden, because the garden does not count as a... Oh, goodness. It doesn't count as a... Engineering. Thank you. I knew it would come to me. We're going to grab the duct tape here for that armor. So we're already at 23. We're going to re-roll. Lock the sword, because the sword's a blade. Whereas other weapons... I don't remember... I'll do one more. Oh, good. Lock that for the armor, and lock the baby elephant. The blade boost gives you more melee damage is the point. That's why I felt the sword was going to be the better one for this build. The jousting lance is pretty cool. I gotta say, I do like the jousting lance. But it's something else. It's not blade. It gives you... I'll have to look at it if once it shows back up on the... Oh, goodness. Might want to pay a little bit of attention. This build can be a bit tricky because you are pretty much expected to lose speed. This build is a very slow build, so you gotta kind of be careful. But the more armor, the better, of course. So there's some more armor. We're going to go with the sword, the elephant, the rest of that, we're going to reroll. And then wait. I don't remember what the joust... Once it shows up, the jousting lance, I'll take a look. It's like, I think it might have the same as like a spear. And I don't remember if it was critical, chance, or something else. Well, I'll have a look at it. The point being is I felt that this build would work better all swords, was my thought process. So we're gonna see. And we definitely need... The other main problem with this build is attack speed. So you really got to lean into when you attack, you kill everything. So you got to lean into that damage because your attack speed is down. We're going to go with the damage. Your attack speed is down and the modifiers are down by 50%. And then your oh, no, wait a minute. It's not speed. It's harvesting that's also shit. Well, it's reduced by... So we'll grab both of these and then re-roll. Lock that, grab that. Re-roll. Aha! I'm going to pass on that, even though we could use the range, to be honest. The attack speed's going to hurt us. So we'll lock the sword and the missile, and we'll try to get some attack speed. We need enough attack speed to counter 2%, because... the negative 50% modifier on the class is only going to mean that 4% will count for negative 2%. Because that's a neat little addition that I think I figured that out when I was doing the mage build, where 100% also negates negative bonuses too. So you can just go totally crazy and not worry about any loss of anything, because 100% means no negatives, no positive. Okay, we need to kind of be a bit careful here. Grab some health. The other thing is you want to be very careful about the items you get that affect your consumables. You need your consumables in this build. Especially with what I'm doing, where I'm doing no... I really need that attack speed. Come on. Shit! Alright, we'll take the regen. And the damage. Ah! Okay, so it's just medieval. So, while I think the jousting lance is cool, it's only just medieval, where you get both blade and medieval with the sword. And because I overdid it on the re-rolling, we don't get to buy anything. So, yay, I hope that doesn't screw us in the backside. We're doing a pretty good amount of damage, honestly. We're already almost... We're pretty close to triple digits for our normal strikes. So what we'll want to do is try to get that attack speed, so we can have that plus 10% damage. And then we're going to want to do a little bit of crit damage, I feel, is going to be our next move. Again, we don't want to lean too hard into attack speed, even though it will help us. The negative 50 modifier just negates a whole lot of the benefit we'd get from it. So you don't want to waste... You want to utilize what you can, you know? If we get an item... Ideally, we'd get some items that will give us attack speed. That's what we really need. Alright, so that's good. 4 dodge and harvesting. Frankly, we could sacrifice the melee. The range doesn't matter. We can't even equip range. On this one, we're going to take... No, we're going to reroll. Oh gosh, that 3 armor. 1 more reroll. Attack speed. Boom. Because then we could get this and still be in the positive for our attack speed. Lock the sword. 1 reroll. Lock the other missile. Do we want to bother with the acid? No. Alright, so that's not bad. That's not bad. The next round we're definitely going to need to do... So our options are... We're going to go with either more armor or crit chance, whichever one is available. If neither of those are available, we want to lean towards health boosting options. And if by some ungodly miracle none of that's available, we'll go with attack speed or probably like dodge, or I don't know what else would be available, honestly, that at that point. A lot of the other ones, but we wouldn't need their... We should be able to find at least within our first or second priority. We're going to try not to re-roll is basically the point. That's the idea. Save some of the gold. Alright, so the first one... Yeah, not very good. We'll take the dodge. Still not very good. We'll take the attack speed. Okay. Now, we could take the scared sausage. I always want to say sacred sausage, but that's not what it is. We want the sword and the missile, and we want the plant first off. We'll take the sausage because it'll help, but it's going to be diminished by our elemental damage. I know that. Take the next sword. Element. You know what? We'll take the campfire. We'll lock that. The head injury. And we need to try and get some range. So our next choices are range or crit chance. Ideally, we'd get range. We're dealing with 82, and we're critting 164. So we're not doing too bad, but we definitely need to get that crit chance up. The key is going to be doing a lot of damage with what swings we do take. Because I'm pretty much at this point... So long as it's still in the positive, I think we're going to just leave attack speed alone. And right now it's still in the positive, so I think we're going to leave attack speed as it is. Minus any items that we get that'll boost it, you know, that sort of thing. Got our first item. Cool. Had quite a bit of luck, so... Surprised we haven't gotten an item already. I'd like to have more items. That's one of the builds that's kind of weird to me, to be honest. That I've gotten it to somewhat... Oh, crit chance! There we go. We'll take that. That tentacle is going to help us out. Oh, I don't want to re-roll, but that... This all sucks. It sucks. I mean, the speed, maybe? Re-roll. Luck, we'll take the range. +4 speed. Oh, good, good, good. So we can actually... So we got still range. Our speed is back at the neutral. Our crit chance is positive. Dodge and armor are good. Yeah. Okay, so we're taking half damage on our armor. Oh, there's our next sword. We lose crit chance, but we get that speed armor damage, so... Yes, and we want to lock both of those. And we'll just have to counter that. So we're in a horde now. We got to be careful for this wave. This is going to be a horde. We need to try and counter the negative crit chance that we have. So we need to probably... That's... hopefully we'll get an option. Crit chance seems to be pretty common with level up options. So I'm hoping that'll be plenty available. Let's make our way over this way. Try and... Yeah, this is definitely a horde, and I'm seeing that dodge coming in to save us a couple of hits. We're 95 in with our strikes. That's really good. You can already see we're wave 11, and we're almost doing triple-digit attacks with our normal attack, and almost 200 plus with the crits. So. You can see where this build can get pretty wild. You just got to kind of balance the negatives of it. Oh, man, you know what? This sucks. No, we need the crit. Reroll. One more time. Come on. Oh, we can... Let's do the armor. I want the crit chance, but... Oh, well, see, there we go. That'll balance it out. We'll take that armor, the speed. I want to get our crit chance back up into the positive. Lock that. Shackles, speed. Okay, that would be engineering. The HP, we want to lock that. And we want to lock that. The barricade's going to help us. Okay. Because we're not expecting to be a very fast character. And that's fine. Oh, we're doing triple digits on our normal attack. Good, 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 good. But we have to do crit. I'm trying not to re-roll and waste the gold. That's kind of a crucial thing. But man, sometimes you just get shafted on the re-roll. We're critting for 228. That's why we need to get that crit chance up. This is a wave. This is level 3 difficulty, man. We're gonna be dealing with some big time boss man stuff. I'm also trying to figure out what build I want to do. I'm planning on doing a mega Brotato episode where I try to get to wave 100 on an endless. I don't know if that's even physically possible, but I want to try it. I just don't know what build I'm going to try it on yet. There's really no reason not to take that. Not for the minus dodge. We need the dodge. We'll take the increase there. Okay, so... Oh, lordy, 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 loo. No, we need to re-roll this. Re-roll. 7 crit. We'll take that. Okay, so... Like I said, we're not worried about our speed. So we'll take that, and move along. So now we've got 8 armor while sitting still. We're at 64% less damage, 58. We could probably almost just stand here. We got enough range to take out the ranged guys. I think where we're at now, we could stand here and tank this. Now would be perfect time to get the that relic, but I don't seem to get that when I want it. I very rarely ever get that thing. It absorbs all material into you, and it's an amazing item, but I don't get it when I need it. So, since our build is going to be very heavy on the armor and the attack, I'm thinking we need to hopefully get the statue. Because that'll help a lot in standing still. Oh, goodness. Bunch of items. Alright, good, good, good. Peacock. Yep, immediately. Yep. We can lose the luck. Piercing damage. Nope. Okay. Okay, okay. So where are we at here? Our speed is down in the tubes, but we are expecting that. We could use more armor. Reroll. Reroll. Ooh, that 12 damage. Or the 2... We'll take the 2 armor. The 12 damage might have been the better choice, to be perfectly frank, but... We'll go ahead and reroll this. Lock that, grab that, lock the sword, reroll once, and not worth it, so we're going to roll on. Roll along. The damage might have been the better choice in the long run, but the armor, like I said, it does give us damage. So, we'll see. I'm trying to balance the percentages with how much, because sometimes, if you can keep them balanced, you can get a really big boost on your overall damage output, your overall DPS, basically. Because no matter what build you do in this game, it's basically you gotta focus on DPS to some degree, which I think is funny, but except for the pacifist, I haven't even gotten the I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just not a pacifist. I'm a psychotic mass murderer of aliens. But, I just can't get... I haven't been able to get the pacifist build to work even on level 0, and it's driving me freaking nuts. Because I don't know yet... Ooh, we'll take that. I don't know yet what I'm doing wrong. I'm certain I'm doing something violently wrong. We're gonna do the crit chance. I know it's me that's doing it wrong. I just don't know what it is that I'm doing wrong. Melee crit for 1 health. We'll take it. For this, we want to combine and grab that. Reroll. And we want more health. And we're gonna move it along. Wave 15 already. Okay. So now this is where we're gonna start getting ridiculous. Now that we got our crit chance up, you're gonna see us dropping some 360s, 250s. We're swinging to kill some shit. We're swinging to kill, and even our basic attacks are still. I think the lowest is 126 that I've seen. We're averaging about 150 on our basic attacks. Suffice it to say, we're kind of just demolishing these guys. And that just goes to show, like, how much I was just not paying... Like, I was so exhausted and not paying any flipping attention. This is really an easy build to put together, and I failed the first time I tried it just because of how much I wasn't paying attention. That's how I do. That's just how I do. Okay, so no items, but that's fine. So at this point in the game, we're going to take that dodge. Attack speed, crit, range for the HP. We'll do that. Keep the alien locked, I guess. And we'll do the charcoal. That'll get our element at neutral. We will allow ourselves 1 reroll. None of that's any good, so we won't lock it, and we're going to just keep going. Yee, not bad, not bad. I don't know what these... I gotta look it up. I don't know what those puffy musical dudes do. They do something. I think they boost... I think they're the reason some of the enemies glow red. So they're like ubercharging the enemy, I think. All a TF2 medic. Just less endearing and more squishable and murderable. Is that a word? Murderable? You're looking quite murderable today. Elites are demolished. So, yeah, we're still going to lean towards the crit chance. And we might want to put some more damage in, it's looking like. Our DPS has gone down a little bit, I think. The enemy has started to... Oh, shit. For all of these items. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I don't mind losing the luck. We'll grab the repose. We'll lock the schmoop. We won't even bother re-rolling and just go. That's an incredible jump. Every 5 seconds until the end of the wave. So we'll get a bunch of boosts to our HP regen. At this late stage, luck isn't going to matter to us that much. I mean, we could use it for better weapons, but honestly, we could counter the loss of the better weapons with just doing more damage. It's not bad, not bad. And if you notice, when we do get hit, we basically just don't get hit. We like lose 4 or 5 health, and then we regen or grab a consumable and recover. The amount of armor we have is just nuts at this point. Although it's not as high as I've had it before. I had one wave that I experimented with where I got my armor, I think, to like 100. I think. No, we don't need that. 3 armor. Melee damage, elemental damage, crit chance for some dodge. Yeah, we'll take that. Plasma sledgehammer. It is a good weapon, but not for this build. And we'll take that. As build is nuts. Reroll once. Lock that and move on. Wave 18. So now our armor's at 32. Yeah, I don't remember. I think, at the very least, I know I've gotten my armor up to 75. I don't know if I got it to a full 100, but I've been up to 75, and it's good. You notice it. It's good. At a certain point in some of these, like, especially in like a level 0 or level 1 endless, you just kind of become a god, and you can easily... I know I've gotten... I don't remember what build it is, but I know I've gotten to wave 50 on a level 0. There's not much challenge to level 0. I think it was the cryptid, but the problem is the minute you get a greater achievement, like level 20 in a higher level endless, it erases it, so it doesn't show on that main screen, which sucks. We're gonna grab the crit chance. Handcuffs. Honestly, we're kind of going into the late stages of the game here, so that's fine. We'll take that. And we'll just see... let's not bother with these. And let's just see if we can get another weapon. And move. I think we probably have got this. Really, I think my only concern at this point is going to be the boss. We'll see how the boss deals with us. I don't remember if level 3 is high enough to get a double spawn, or if it's just still a single boss, but he's just really tough. Either way. The only thing I think I would have done a little differently on this is I do notice we might have wanted to have a bit of a higher attack speed, but we're fine. We're fine. I think we can work with this. I mean, we're basically walking through this entire field of enemies, destroying everything in our wake. And, you can see we kind of immediately start regenerating. You can see all the +1s as we immediately start regenning our health. Alright, so... let's just take more damage. I'm not feeling any of that. Reroll. Yeah, we'll take the alien eyes. Why not? Reroll. 2 armor and 6 dodge. We'll take it. Some more dodge. We'll take it. 1 more reroll just to see. Can't afford it. And, yeah. Here we go. Can we do it under 30 minutes? Can we pull off an under 30-minute play? Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We got this. Oh, he knows we got it, and he's running. He's running. He's a coward! Come on. And... caw! Dead. He's dead. Ka-ka-ka! Yeah, okay, so there you go. So these weapons are some of the best in the game. When you get these weapons that have 2 bonuses to them, in the case of the sword, you've got Blade and Medieval. I believe in the case of the lightning shiv, you've got Precise and Blade. There's multiple weapons in the game that have got this where it's just one boost, but these double boost weapons can make or break your game. They are so good, and as you can see, these things are just amazing. I mean, at this point, we ended with 69 melee damage, multiplied by 83%. We had the elemental damage with the 1 scared sausage that did some. It was somewhat helpful. The baby elephant also was somewhat helpful. I mean, really, considering what we've got here, we pretty solidly tanked that. That was not a bad play at all. Definitely a fun build. Definitely something I'm going to try and do maybe again later. Anyway, there you go. Sword Knight, Knight with swords only. Checkmate. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.